Hello once again. I say hello and welcome quite a lot when I start these, don't I? Regardless, hello and welcome to another episode 14. I've done 14 of these of Europa Universalis 4. The Superstates Mod, graphical enhancements, all that, New York Empire. Last episode, we took over Allegheny, Dauphin, and Philadelphia, which were under the occupation of Maryland. So now we are only one country away from forming, unless you count DC as, I guess DC was independent at the start of this, so we can count them too. Anyway, basically, we just have to take over what Maryland has right now, and we can form the Mid-Atlantic Union. But that last war with Maryland and Georgia, their Georgian allies, hit us pretty hard. We have, well, I guess we don't have manpower problems, but that's only because we're so... look at all these mercenaries. That's a lot. Basically, all of our fighting men, we're losing so much infantry. All of our, guys with the swords going out there into the fight, the thick of it, they keep getting slaughtered. And so we have to keep buying mercenaries, which is unfortunate because now we have a rebellion of Massachusetts nationalists who have taken Boston and have come out into the countryside. We also have Protestant zealots from Ohio. They have caused a path of destruction, spreading their heresy all the way from Cuyahoga to Buffalo, and now they're in Edmond, of all the places. We need to stop them, though I'm not sure if we can. So I'm going to start an initial battle with them, with these guys. They need to be stopped at all costs. They're about to take Edmond, and it's really unfortunate that they've done this because we've put so much effort in the past into trying to create religious unity, and then these rebels go and convert half the country. More rebels in Boston. Ooh, now we get New York pretenders. And just in time, the nation is falling apart at the seams. We've lost that battle. Have we lost the war? Pretender rebellion. They do not agree with the leadership of Francis Tryon. Well, we have a regency council. He's not yet old enough. We definitely need a military advisor of some sort. Go with this guy, Grand Captain Francis something, Francis Hoffman, Andrew May. Andrew, that's a good first name. I like people named Andrew. Hold them to a higher standard generally. Maybe that's unfair of me. And if you don't understand, it's because my name isn't actually Andar, it's Andrew. So I didn't want that joke to be lost on you, but I guess at some point if you explain the joke, it's not funny. And explaining that it's not funny isn't going to make it any funnier. So why don't you quit while you're behind, Andrew? What are you doing? Gross. So I'm buying mercenaries now, doing whatever I can. Oh no, and even more. Himself. Loyal followers of another guy named Tryon, so maybe that's a son or something, have taken control of Worcester. Yeah, they're doing it. We have too many rebellions. Too many. And we can't... They might break us. That war may have broken us. I don't know. I guess I'm dumbfounded. Alright, so let us get all these mercenaries at least. And we're running out of money. We are no longer producing enough money for this to be sustainable. They have successfully taken Edmond. Got those guys in, I don't even know what that place is called. Westchester, not to be confused with Worcester. As long as they chill out up there, maybe we'll be fine. Crossed our borders from Ontario and entered Frontenac. Alright. That's bad. And Calivander is not really doing it for me. Should I hire a new general? I guess he's better than what we're dealing with. So let's try and dislodge these guys in Broome. It's the best thing we can do. Why are we losing? Why are we losing? Why are we losing? Hold on. Hold on. I don't understand why we're losing so much. And this annoying sound effect, you know, it doesn't help. So, how about this? Game. Boom. Yeah, I know. Alright. So, I have 100% discipline, 1.5 military tactics, but we don't have... I just don't understand why we don't have morale. Why our morale drops so much faster than theirs does. Hopefully we can just kill that guy. Tryon. He's not a real king. I mean, we outnumber them, but eventually Massachusetts is gonna break away. This is a tragedy of the highest order. So, we've beaten the Pretenders. Francis will get to keep his throne. Disgust with New York's endless wars of conquest, some trade notes, then I'll conquer them too. So we'll be evenly matched with the rebels in the north. We can hire... Okay, I'm going to need to take out a super loan, evidently. 188. 188. And buy even more mercenaries from the Pennsylvanian territories. We just need men. Plain and simple. We don't have them. Doesn't help that our Navy isn't doing anything. Although, at some point, that's kind of our fault, isn't it? So let's see here. The southeast is the one we want, right? Oh, we want Atlantic Coast. Okay. And you guys need to go to the Caribbean. Get that, steal that away from Puerto Rico. Alright, the US Virgin Islands are now in Colombia. Who's this? Okay, Quebec is... I should have just colonized there. I could have monopolized La Plata, so... Oh well. Oh well. I won't have a monopoly on any colonial region. As long as I have something, though. That'll be fine. We have bigger things to worry about, Andrew. What are you talking about? Let's move. For the first time in this country, we're having money problems. Is this all the men I purchased? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds horrible. Well. Men you purchased. Like they're slaves. Not trained military professionals. And then I have to deoccupy all this territory on top of that. How did it come to this? We have +1 stability. Throughout that entire war, we were considered a stable nation. Alright, Mr. Charles. Montgomery. Show me what you got. You outnumber them? You out-equip them in a lot of cases, and you are getting destroyed. I just don't understand it. Why do we lose morale so fast? Is it because they're mercenaries? I hope so. That's the only thing that would possibly make sense. I don't want to convert anything. Oh, it'll take 31 months. No, thank you. Alright, they're about to take Barnstable. And once they do that, they will have conquered all of Massachusetts. Which, you know, let's see here. Protestant Zealots, Massachusetts Independent. Ah, man. In 5 months, does that turn it into a full war? I can't give in to their demands. No, absolutely not. I won't give in. I won't stand down. Just get, you know, more of these guys. 5 more gunmen. Free shooters. Now that we got the boats going around, and that we're previously consolidating units. Okay, now there's a revolt in Montreal. From Montreal nationalists. They willingly joined this country. What are you doing? New York not only gave you your freedom, but you were so impressed, you joined us, willingly. And now you spit on the work of your forefathers. How disgusting. Or maybe they're, you know, fair weather friend. They're like, oh man, now all these rebellions and instability. Gotta get out now. Or put this merchant somewhere. Talk about something else. Oh. That's 10.9. 13.9. I don't think New York has any actual influence in there. Meanwhile, Panama is ours. What about Brazil? Brazil is making no money for anybody. Yeah, I don't know. I'll collect the trade from here. Ah, better yet, should have done it up there. I forget that Central Canada exists. Okay, I don't forget that Central Canada exists, but I forget that I actually own this trade node. So at some point, we have to have a last... This is our last actual possible effort. Now or never, in a lot of ways. So let's see what happens. Alright, some early success. Their morale is lower than ours. Seems to be we're pulling ahead, but we're tit for tat right now. We lost. Alright, so consolidate those regiments. And to think, wow, that's unfortunate. So I believe that is my first battle against these patriot, nationalist heathens. In the meantime, I can probably get more. Rebels are successful. Massachusetts take control of Brisbane. Siege of... not Brisbane, Barnstable. Which means they're close to enforcing their demands, correct? They have all of Massachusetts. 97.3%. Any month now. I don't like that. And then we still have the Montreal rebels to deal with. And my only solution as a leader, as the Regency Council, is just throw more money at it. You know, if we can outlast the problem, fine. New York is a moneymaker. Okay, so we are now in a full-on war. Take Boston. Declare independence from us. White peace? How about no? Absolutely not. Okay. Seem to be splitting off. Maybe we can hit them hard. Go, 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 go. Oh, no, no, no. Wait for him to get to Albany. Sure, that's what we'll do. And then attack. Draw them out into our own country. That's what we'll do. Of course, then they'll send those guys in. But now I think we have the upper hand in the full fight. 3.5 to 3. They have more discipline than us. We just lost. Yeah, badly. I can't, call my ally in? They will come. Okay, what about Nova Scotia? They're not my ally. But Quebec will come, and they will put the Massachusetts government in its place. Hope. And this is bad. Montreal's gonna do the same thing. Gotta hand it to Massachusetts, though. You know, a country actually trying to break off. But I'll just have to send this guy to blockade their country. Maybe while I'm at it, I should probably purchase some real men, some real soldiers. And hopefully that increases my morale and their discipline. I don't know. They've taken Montreal. Dire. And then the people of New York was like, maybe we shouldn't have gotten rid of our democracy. Yeah, yeah. Can't really find an alliance anywhere else as a result of, and they're just gonna go straight for the capital, too. Of course they are. It's alright. We got this. Stand strong. And the king is still nowhere to be found. Encomienda. Sure, we'll go with that. Get everyone in Westchester. We outnumber them. Do we outdiscipline them, though? They have 5 more discipline than us. If we look at the numbers, having food shortages in the capital. Okay, that colony is self-sustaining. So when that colony is self-sustaining, this will become Brazil, New York. Brazil. And this is, what is this? La Plata. We can still have La Plata. So we're gonna go right back over there. That's what we're gonna do. If we can get the Colonial Navy, wherever that decided to end up. Over here, of course. Over there. Colonial Marines, get over here. And that'll be fun. Chocolate! National Revolt Risk. Get that minused. I don't want it. Don't want none of that. Alright, so 18 v 25. We got this. We got this, guys. Let's go. Move, 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 move. Oh, they've taken Albany. They've actually taken it. Tragic day. But we seem to be turning the tide here. Let's detach a siege, chase them to Boston. Because that's exactly where they're going. Okay, now they are completely... So I'll just detach a bunch of sieges. Massachusetts has escaped our grasp, but not for much longer. I wonder if this is going to build up our, what do you call it? Our aggressive expansion penalty. That would be unfortunate. I mean, they broke away from us. We're not expanding. We're getting back what we lost. Alright, so now we have an actual king. His good leadership skills and superior technical knowledge. Francis Tryon is a military man. How about that? Just what we need. Is he a 2-star, though? No, he's not. Well, Francis, how about you go back, and I'm gonna send, these guys over to Edmond, if they would. So while Massachusetts falls, we can at least start pushing back these Protestant, rebellions here. And if Virginia wanted to make a power play and really, like, just twist the knife, they could have invaded right there. Or anyone, really. Ontario, we've got some bad blood with them. Would have been devastating for a country to invade right now. Brutal, even. Even Maryland only has 8,000 troops. With a 2-star general, though, that would have crippled us. I mean, we have a truce with them, so they kind of can't. But if they wanted to break that truce, they could have gotten all the old territory back, plus some. Sent us back ages, years, decades. And Utah! Oh my goodness, Utah! Just like Mongolia over there. Just the oncoming storm of these big nations that are starting to form. Eventually I gotta fight Texas at some point. Eventually I gotta fight California. Eventually hopefully, maybe Utah will just take over California, as I've probably said before. I don't know. This game's scary. But I think we're finally getting a grip on things. And then more of that. More of that, of course. What else would happen? Although that's a much more manageable amount of people than in the past. We've taken Buffalo. Put these guys down in Cuyahoga then. The leapfrog system. Island hopping without the islands. These Pennsylvanian Patriots will probably take Allegheny. That'll be upsetting. Probably have enough administrative, just straight up boost stability. Yeah, I do. Boom. Stability, boosted. Make Philadelphia a core. Very necessary. And the sooner Massachusetts falls, the better. What am I getting here? Military access? No, no thank you. Okay, so we've taken that. Put those guys on over there. In, Erie. what are we gonna do to Boston as a result of this rebellion of theirs? Or Massachusetts as a whole? I think we should rename Boston, is what I was thinking. Rename Boston in the name of the new king. King Francis? Oh my goodness. Yes. Alright. Full annexation. Yeah, I get aggressive expansion penalty for that. That's ridiculous. Whatever. I'll take it. Just so I can do this. Let's see here. Francis. Alright, Boston is now called Francis. I don't like what this is called. We'll kill it. Try one. It goes from bad to worse. I don't know. Why not just Tyrone? Why try one? And Worcester, well, let's see here. Francis Hoffman. Alright. We'll name it after our military advisor. Boom. Yeah, how do you like that? Try and rebel again. My petty vengeance. Just like when, North Vietnam took South Vietnam. They were like, this ain't Saigon no more. It's Ho Chi Minh City. So this is now Francis. Just like how that's Edmund and not Hamilton. Alrighty, let's see here. Merge this, detach the siege. Wonder if these guys can detach a siege. Those guys probably up there can't. Worst case scenario, we abandon our sieges, but we just gotta stop patriotism of anything other than New York from spreading. It's a disease, we have to contain it. And that means attacking them now. Defenders are deserting. We don't have time. Alright, reinforcements are ready. Go, 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 go. Siege of Edmund, how about that? More reinforcements, in case we need them. I don't think we do. Waiting on you, Cuyahoga. Take this army here. Before we consolidate it. Put it up in Clinton. These guys are close to enforcing their demands. We'll find ourselves in yet another position of, what do we do? Don't want Montreal to break away like Massachusetts did. Look what we did to them, Montreal. You want to mess with that? Francis, he doesn't mess around. And he just got married to whoever's in Quebec, so that too. Alright, you guys in Cuyahoga are the only pieces missing in this puzzle here. We need to move. Come on, go. And while we're thinking about that, what happened to the Colonial Marines? Get on that ship. And Andrew Black will explore some more, hopefully get us down where we need to be. In La Plata. Maybe we'll get to round the, round down there. Okay. And it'll tell us when the blockade is over. I'm not going to attack if anything less than full strength, so. Gain 20 legitimacy. Sure. Okay. So, we've taken Cuyahoga. Get up there to Clinton. These guys probably aren't gonna make it. Let's just... Better safe than sorry, put them back in the harbor. I don't want them dying of attrition and then having all the Marines drown. That happens. I forget about some of the ships I have out at sea, and then I no longer have those ships. So just get these guys moving. While we're at it, why not... I don't know. 2 of these. Why not? Why not? Seriously. More the merrier. Get in there. Okay, now it is a full war. We didn't get there in time. Thanks, Cuyahoga, guys. Real team players. Luckily, all we really have to do is just walk right in. Only one city. So if we can occupy it before they take Ottawa, I think we'll be in business. Stressful. Stressful situation. So I guess we'll all just stare at each other there for a while. Alright guys, back on the boat. Time's a-wasted. Let's go. This way. Thank you. Portugal has taken that coast. And we've discovered the Amazons. Beautiful. Who are these guys? Is this Texas? What's Texas doing down here? Darn Texans. Aren't you big enough? Repay loan. Repay loan. Excellent. I thought that meant... What? Yeah, 1, 2, 3... Yeah, there's 5 here. What the heck? Maybe it has to be more than 5? Aw. That's unfortunate. Could have taken more Columbia then. Still can, but I've moved on. I don't need it anymore in my life. We've parted ways mutually. And I think we're both better for it, honestly. I do not begrudge Columbia. Okay, so they've taken Ottawa. We just gotta stand strong where we are. That's all. Stand strong. So now they're at the bottom of the world. Ships are getting attritioned. Will it be worth it in the end? I hope so. That is good news. I know some ships that are in need of some supplies, so very good news when you really think about it. Come on, hurry up and take the city! It's not that hard. Just knock a few walls down, march right in. There we go. Now let's try and attack them. See if we can win the battle. And that'll take our war score up. Alright, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Good. What? Oh, what? Come on. Come on! Really gotta do this? Really gotta take Ottawa? Come on. Seriously, come on. What are we doing here? Gain 1 base tax in Albany. Sure, why not? Sound grumpy, probably. Brr. Still think it's funny how we're wedged in there. Oh well. All these pop-ups, I don't care. Disputed secession, new decisions, truces. There were casualties during wartime. Well, repay all the loans I can. War, conversions, rebels. Okay. All of which are manageable things. Let's see here. Still going. Nevada's hanging on. Ontario's in rebellion. Alberta's on its last legs. Alaska's being Alaska. Me and Puerto Rico are gonna have some problems in the future, I'm sure. But for now, I guess we can be allies. That'll be interesting. Didn't realize that. They probably have enough ships to transport troops. Look at that. They got plenty of ships. They got plenty of troops, too. And they have guns. Absolutely. I'll be friends with you, Puerto Rico. For now. And better units. Nope. No? Alright. Gain 3 inflation. We can fix that here in New York in no time. Quebec is taking Newfoundland, as they should, because they lost it originally, similarly to how we're losing, or almost lost Massachusetts and almost lost Montreal. But we got a handle on things, they're getting a handle on things. They're probably going to then want to take Ontario, territory they lost from Ontario, and they'll probably drag us into that. That'll be unfortunate. Oh well. These things happen. How's Hawaii doing? Still alive. What about Australia? New South Wales no longer is strictly in the south. Western Australia is in a ruckus. And Queensland is very tiny. One province nation. Which New South Wales will probably gobble up. Colonial Company goes bankrupt. We can afford 50. And then we take them once again. Hopefully, putting an end to an era of unrest and unease amongst the people of this great nation. So we're working with 7, 1, and 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll have 20 foot soldiers. Let's see, we got 1 cavalry. Let's bring that up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have more than enough artillery, really. Nope, we have a perfect amount of artillery. Tell these mercenaries to go to Francis, check that out. That'll be cool. Exciting. Let's see what we can do about some of this other territory. Do we have to then have it a core again? No, still a core. That is a core, that is a core. Philadelphia is a core. So where am I overextended? No, we have pretty low overextension. Cuyahoga, because Cuyahoga rebelled. But now the issue is the Protestants of our nation. So, back to Buffalo. And these mercenaries, get out. How long will it take? 27 months. Ugh. Alright, and with that, I think I will end this episode. It was pretty bloody. The Civil War of the 1550s and probably before. Very, very dark time in New York's history. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.